Have you seen what's happening right now? It's horrible. It's atrocious, actually. Really bad. Really, really bad. And it's all Kamala's fault. R.I.P. Peanut. She killed him. Just horrible. I ain't been in Springfield, but I got that dog in me. Shooters miss me, I'm slippery, that secret squad on me. Yeah. Pull up, vote, stop this robbery. Stop it. I beat that case, look at their face, hey, 2C Donald free. Shout out all my ops, especially Kamala. All she had was crickets when she heard Joe Rogan holler. Yeah. International aid, she's sending every dollar. Hurricane rains on your hood, you're forced to live in squalor.
GM, welcome back to the channel. We have, of course, our 47th President of the United States being elected today. Votes have gone through. Trump has won. Markets up bigly, which of course is the main focus here. I think we've got some crazy months here ahead of us for Bitcoin, which has just broken all-time highs. But I think mainly altcoins are going to absolutely fly under this regime. So this was the outcome we were looking for as crypto investors. We'll keep politics out of it. Kind of. There's a few good memes in here, which I got to chuck in. But Bitcoin at 74.3K. So just a quick run through and some thoughts here. Nothing major to talk about because pretty much the writing's on the wall here for the bull market now. But Bitcoin looks really strong. The Trump trade was a Trump pump. What you're seeing currently, if you just go to Cato AI, two narratives benefit the most. They say prediction markets, DeFi, and memes, which have just been there as one of the category leaders for the full market cycle. And it has been the trade of the cycle. And I do expect it continues from here. So of course, prediction markets, first and foremost, what's interesting with this, Polymarket was a lot more accurate than the polls and all the pollsters out there, which were, I imagine, just heavily left-leaning and biased towards Kamala. And then you can see where people are putting their actual money on the line at the prediction markets. The prediction markets were coming in a lot more in line with the actual end results here. So super interesting product market fit for crypto. Prediction markets have proven themselves this market cycle, which is very interesting indeed. And that's what we're going to get. Industries that are there for the taking or make sense within a crypto rails, they're going to be front and center within cryptocurrency into the future. So very interesting to see that. Secondly, we have DeFi here. So DeFi coins catching a bid nicely this morning. What we're going to see is more friendly regulation towards DeFi, I guess, because Gary Gensler, his P45 will be pending, as Trump previously stated at the conference. What was the crypto conference, the BTC conference in Nashville, I think it was. He was going to fire Gary Gensler. This is obviously good. DeFi will re-rate higher due to the fact there was uncertainty around things like sharing of revenue, value accrual, etc., which may now be done and dusted under a Trump regime. So interesting for DeFi. And then memes, of course, the memes just continue to go from strength to strength. And I think it just opens itself up for more shenanigans with the memes going a lot higher because you just have a risk on environment with Trump. So Trump presidency is going to be pumps across the market. Interestingly, DXY is up to 105. So a big move up for the dollar. Obviously not great for international counterparts trading with the Americans, but 105 comes in, tags my trend line here. Maybe we'll get a rejection here, but let's just roll through a few things. Obviously, this is like, I'm recording this at 1 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. is when the markets open in the US. So it'll be really interesting to see the moves today. This is Sol back to the range highs, and this is Sol ETH pushing up yet again. So Solana solidifying itself as the number 2 cryptocurrency behind BTC this cycle. This has been quite an obvious trade and has played out to the T. We have then Sol memes. The leading dog coin is Whiff on Solana, making its way through some treacherous conditions here, reclaiming this area, and we can move on up from here. You would expect with Bitcoin breaking all-time high, Sol will follow shortly, and then Whiff should follow again. Popcat is already in price discovery. This is the leading cat coin of the cycle and potentially just the chosen one of the memes more broadly, as it just has consistently just gone up and up and up, putting in higher and higher price floors here. Most recently pulled back to around 120. Well played if you got involved with that. Over to mainnet, we have MOG, which is going to be potentially the standout alongside, I think, a big repricing for Kekek as well. This is the all-time high territory, which was just a wick basis previously. So pretty much on a daily basis, it's trading at new all-time highs. Here is Kekek, aka the Balkan Dwarf. And honorable shout here for Retardio. Retardio's in control now. Trump has won. And what you're going to see is the pendulum swing from woke leftist stuff to the anti-woke really coming back in force here. So that pendulum swing bodes well for the likes of Retardio, Retardio Cousins, and other things that are a bit more edgy in the markets. So here we have it. I tweeted this earlier. Stars aligned, execute the plans, improve your life. Pretty much everything that we wanted to happen for a big bull market here has occurred now. This is the biggest layup we possibly could have been given. So it is time to have your plans in order. This should have already been something you've already planned out, your exit strategies, what you're going to do with funds if they come in and you hit some big winners, etc. And most importantly then, the final rotation, and the rotation to always think about is not what's in your MetaMask, in your Phantom, your Ledger, whatever it may be, what you can rotate into your actual fiat bank accounts as well to improve your life, make life changes, improve your life, improve the life of others around you if possible as well. And you are being given the layup to do that. So that's a big message for today. Let's get on to some funny memes. Here's Kamala, put the fries in the bag. And here we have the Retardio boys who have covered in paint Tampon Tim here, who I predict we never hear from ever again. Like, this guy will fade into irrelevance, as will Kamala Harris after she passes the baton to Trump. Now, the only trade that I'm not in that I think is a really good trade, so this is the Bonk guy here who posted about BTC-based meme coins, and I think his thesis is really strong, but the ones he's saying, look at these Pups, Wizards, BDC, Waddle, and a few others in there. Now, the Pups token, and this of course is to do with the fact that Bitcoin's going to go a lot higher because this is now Bitcoin's major breakout cycle for mainstream. There's a lot of incentives behind the scenes for miners to be bullish on the likes of runes, ordinals, etc. because it's feeding into their fee structure. But Pups here, it was formerly an ordinal, and then it became a rune more recently with an upgrade. 1 billion max supply as per all good meme coins, trading at 20 cents right now, 200 mil market cap. But if you think about the amount of capital in Bitcoin that may want to shitcoin with these memes like Pups, which is the leader, this could go obviously a lot higher. So this is like the liquid token. There is kind of an NFT version you can buy as well, the Bitcoin puppets, but this one definitely on my radar. And you can see from the markets, tradable on Solana now as a liquid token wrapper as well. So definitely one of interest and not an area I'm currently in, but I think this warrants a deeper dive and look into. So that's kind of my homework I'm looking into at this moment in time. But apart from that, bags are packed. We are just going to wait for higher prices now. With Bitcoin in price discovery, yep, we could have little shakeouts here and there, but let's just get it straight. The trajectory now is set for Bitcoin to have a face melter, and I think it's kind of almost risk-free into the inauguration ceremony, which I think is late in January of 2025. I think from then to now, the markets are going to melt on upwards. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bitcoin will go to fucking zero in a microsecond, whoop, like that. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.